Hello again, everyone. Today, I want to discuss the importance of contouring cheeks for women over 50. I feel this is strongly overlooked by women. I feel sometimes we rush through it, and this is an area where if it's not done properly, it actually can be a deterrent because people's eyes kind of stop on a block of color and it doesn't really have a purpose. So it is also one of the areas that I really enjoy accentuating on women's facial features because it does so much. So, for instance, cheeks, highlighted cheeks, or when we contour the cheeks, it can bring attention upwards. And we all know over 50, this is very important. We do not want attention drawn to our necks. We want it drawn upward to our eyes and hopefully our hair. So that's the one reason. Another reason is it provides structure and balance. I never understood. I had to shop at Lane Bryant years ago due to being a little heavier. And why did they make round necklines for women who are already round? I don't understand this. So we all know if we want to look slimmer, we need to wear tailored clothes that fit us properly. Likewise with the cheek, we really want to bring out the cheekbone because it will make us look slimmer and it will provide a real balance to our features. And thirdly, it's a design principle. So some of us know that design is best done in threes or odd numbers. For instance, as a hairdresser, when we think of balancing face proportions, we're thinking, in thirds, how to balance your face. So likewise with the cheeks, we're thinking eyes, cheekbones, lips, and it's just I feel it's a very beneficial feature to bring out. I do also want to point out that a lot of women don't realize how much it can really draw attention if you have pretty eye colors and blues and greens, and it really, if you do it well, it can really just brighten up your face and make you look more vital and youthful. So with that said, let me help demonstrate a technique that I hope will really help you. So today I'm going to be using something like a bronzer, and excuse me, my brush is not here. Yes, we are learning the tutorials. Okay, so the bronzer. Okay, so today I'm using, this is a bronzer by Bodyography. It does have a highlighter. I don't use it much. You have to be careful with highlighters because they can set in wrinkles. So what I'm going to do is I'm using a contour brush. There are several different types. You want them not too big because one mistake a lot of women make is they make that area, they put too much color on too much area. I'll explain this in a minute, but one example, of course, is the older women that we see, I'm talking 80s, that just put the blush on their face and it's all over. And it's because women are trying to contour and blush, sometimes not even knowing they are, and it's all over. So working with your features, and I'm just going to show you, I softly contoured this side, and you can see, I hope it, more of a roundness here, where this side I did not. One quick thing I do want to point out is if you are having a special event, you are having a photo taken, you are a public speaker, if you hire a makeup artist, most of us will use 2 to 3 colors to contour with foundations because they're more subtle, and for photography it's much different. And besides, this is just for everyday use. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly put some on the brush. I'm going to get the excess out. And what you can do is you can put your finger on your bone and gently roll it, and you will feel the bottom of your cheekbone. And that is where you contour. There's a plane here, a flatter plane here, and then this dips. And you don't want to go back as far as the ear. It's one thing I don't like when stars have this like strip here. To me, that is very unnatural. So I almost do a slight curve, and I start basically, about a ½ inch out and no further in than the mid-eye. And I apply the blush, just like this. And I'm softly sweeping it. And you can see I'm a little fuller here, so I can put a little more concentration of color there. And hopefully you can see I can start to chisel out a little bit of my cheekbone. No further in than the mid-eye. And then how we use the blush, which looks really fantastic on many women, is I'm going to use this bright color right here. Tap it a little bit because it's very bright. And again, no further in than the mid-pupil. And I'm going to tap it right on top of the bone. Watching to keep this area light. We always want to try and keep this area light. And just on the top, no further back than the end of the eyebrow. This is just to give us brightness and look like a flushed look, which helps us look healthy. And as I do sometimes, and maybe in another tutorial, you can put your bronzer under here. And yes, I do my nose because our noses get bigger. And around your face. And you can get a contoured cheek. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Thank you.